What goes on, y'all? It's your girl Aisha, aka Asia, and I am back with more May messages. We're going to get this wrapped up. We are now on our air signs. So if you are an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and if you got that in your sun, moon, rising, Venus if you're nasty, then these messages will be for you. I hope everyone has been doing well. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram and TikTok and Twitch, because she games on Twitch. Same name. Same name on Instagram. TikTok, all you got to do is put a number 2 next to it. We are going up on TikTok. We finally hit 1,000 followers. And it's only up from here. So, for my air signs. What messages do they need to know for this month? For the month of May, Spirit? May messages for my air signs. I'll take the 2 that flipped over. We've got flow number 14. Love it. We are in Egypt. And then we have vitality, the sun, 44. Ooh. So 14, 44, so 444. Okay. Vitality. I've never seen this one before. It's just the sun. This is pretty as hell. I'm reading this. I've never seen this card in here before, and I've used this deck a lot. Hold on. Where the book at? Number 44, vitality. What? What does it say? But what does it mean? Okay, it says, today as we travel into the heart of that vibrant energy, we can feel its incredible, potent life force, vitality, and pure raw energy for ourselves. We see why people venerated the sun as a god. This is now truly a time of expansion, so don't hold back. Your ability to sense and respond to the energy fields around you is expanding. The sun symbolizes energy, positivity, charity, and confidence. I know that's fucking right. Especially if you have Leo in your chart, okay? Sunshine can bring about self-assurance and joy. Vitality, health, abundance, passion, and love are all expanding in your life. If you've been thinking about stepping into the role of a healer, this is the time. This is also a sign to look to your own desires. Do not be a wilting flower about letting others know what you need. Allow your emotions the freedom to be expressed. It's important to know that you don't need to run on your own resources. Simply allow yourself to be a channel for the life force energy of the universe to flow through you and replenish your soul and the souls of those around you. Which is fucking nuts, because your other card, don't worry, hold on. You hear that? That's a chair. I don't want y'all to think I'm Putin. See, that's a chair, not a poo. Flow was right before that. So it says, simply allow yourself to be a channel for the life force energy of the universe to flow through you and replenish your soul. So it's giving, you're flowing this month. Let it go, let it flow. You're in your energy this month, air signs, just going with the flow and floating. And I love that for you. I love that for us as a double air sign. Like, let's talk about it. All right. So let's go ahead and clarify and see what is going on. Oh, you notice this deck? Afro Anime Tarot is the name of it. This is what it looks like. The Emperor. Isn't it interesting? Isn't it sexy? Does it kind of look like who you'd like your emperor to be? Or who you see yourself as? An emperor. Well, if this type of art is something that gives you thrills, you might want to look into Afro Anime Tarot. You might just want to do that. You might just want to do that. You know, you might want to pull your cards that look like this. You might want that. And because I care about you and I want that for you, go ahead and comment Afro Anime in the comments, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and send you the link for my referral code. All right? She just finished shipping out orders for May already. So if you're trying to get in on that pre-order, I got you. Just let me know, because you can use my referral link or code and get 10% off your entire purchase. Now, I ain't have to tell y'all that, but I care. Okay? Because I like when my stuff look like me. I like when my stuff look like me. All right, let's go. Oh, let's go. All right, so flow. This thing keep on changing colors on us. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so first of all, we got death, the Fool in reverse, and the King of Pentacles just popped out on its own with the Ten of Wands and the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Damn. So 333 definitely could be of significance. You've got Aquarius energy and Scorpio energy. And then Earth sign energy with the King of Pentacles. I guess I'm going to take it. Yeah, sounds like I am. Okay, so initially, what you could be going through right now, air signs, is you could just be really focused on your money right now. King of Pentacles, you may be paying attention to how you take certain risks at this time with the Fool in reverse. Usually with the Fool upright, it's all about taking risks, trusting in your intuition, taking leap of faith, things of that sort, okay? In reverse, the Fool, it's more so being hesitant, maybe being a little nervous, maybe even don't want to like jump ship to not jump ship, but don't want to jump into anything too quickly. This also indicates some doubt too, and feeling comfortable and not really wanting to move forward out of that box. And then you got death. So I feel like this month, air signs, you're accepting who you are. It's giving you're having this death, you're having this ending of this person, of this piece of yourself that doesn't trust themselves, that doesn't believe in themselves, because this is in the middle. So something had to die, boom, and then you're being reborn as the King of Pentacles. So you could very well be in your masculine energy right now, because of what you've been burdened through and what you've been going through. Maybe with all these wands that have burdened you after all this time, they done made you into a boss. Roadhouse. And I love that for you. And so now you're able to work not necessarily like properly, but you're better able to collaborate with others. Why? Because you trust your own ideas. Because you, like I said, had to make an ending with that part of yourself, that piece of yourself that didn't believe in you, that piece of yourself that didn't have that confidence for you to believe in your thoughts, for the confidence for you to believe in your projects. And now you've got people coming. Oh my God, I feel really like overwhelmed with like emotion, but positive emotion. It feels like you're just really trusting yourself, and I'm so proud of y'all. Like, your collaborations are coming because you decided to stop being afraid and really focus on what you bring to the table. It may have taken a lot. Look at all these burdens. There's been a lot of heartbreak. There's been a lot of personal heartbreak, I think, with you even hurting your own feelings and breaking your own heart, with not being able to hold on to commitments that you've had for yourself. There could have been a lot of things that blocked this. A lot of times a lot of false starts, where you may have been running in to try to do something, but you don't have any direction. So shit may have just been feeling willy-nilly. You weren't able to manifest the things that you wanted to, which greatly affected your confidence and your passion towards things. You didn't feel like you could fucking do it. You didn't feel like you could have been really relying on other people. You could have had a lot of codependency. Like I said, you didn't feel like that bitch, but look at this. You are coming out of feeling like all you deserve or all you've had to deal with is poverty. You looking at life a little bit different now, okay? You're not looking at life at I'll get what I can get. No, you're looking at abundance. Fuck that. You popping out with the Hermit in reverse. You've oh my gosh. Like, I don't know who this message is for, but like, you're recognizing you're no longer the Empress in reverse. There could have been a lot of years where it's like, damn, am I not abundant? Damn, I ain't fresh. Damn, like, why aren't things working the way that I'd like it to work? And it's like, I feel like you've recognized that you were the fucking problem. Were they the problem, Spirit? Were they the problem? Yes. You are the problem. Okay? Sabotage. Air signs, we were the problem, okay? Because we didn't trust ourselves, because we doubted ourselves, we missed a lot of good opportunities, bro. Missed a lot of good opportunities, but guess what? It's gonna be all right. What's for you ain't gonna miss you. What's for you ain't gonna miss you, okay? So what is it then that the not the earth signs, okay, earth signs energy could be of significance. What is it that, and this could definitely have to deal with work with the pentacles here, but we're going to find out. With going with the flow for the air signs, what is this flow? Any advice when it comes to this? Wait, no. Is this about work, first of all? Is this about work? Seven of Swords? Ooh, somebody lying. And then you got the Eight of Swords right after that. And then the Queen of Swords in reverse. And then the Devil. Oh. So, if it is at work, be careful because somebody lying. Someone is being deceitful. Someone is being, could be really cold, distant, emotionally detached. This person could be verbally manipulative by the way that they speak to you about certain stuff. And they're really anxious. I feel like they're thinking about you and they don't want you to be upright. Queen of Swords. It's this weird. Yeah, like it's given like they plotting. And you know, you may hear about it. Yeah, this could have been something that you two may have like had like a disagreement or whatever, and now this person has switched up. And I mean, like, it'd be like that. That came out, I feel like that came out in your Taurus love reading too. So make sure you guys check that out. That randomly came out in the love reading, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Anyway, so for flowing, what's the advice for my air signs? The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Don't hold on too tightly to things. Because we're fixed signs, I think it's difficult. As much as we say, oh yeah, we'll pivot with whatever else, sometimes we get stuck in the ways of doing certain things that it's become so familiar that we don't take any leaps of faith. We don't take the time that we need to consider pivoting because we're comfortable. I feel like something maybe even have given you a wake-up call, like, you know what, listen, this not how I want this to be, so I'm gonna do what I need to do to move forward. So there are many, it's like there's so many different ways for you to reach your outcome. Don't feel trapped in just the one way to do it. There's so many ways to do it. Okay, let me do one more. What's the advice for my air signs? The Hermit. Yeah. Stop, in reverse. Stop hiding yourself. It's time to come out. You have so many amazingly wonderful ideas, air signs, that you're not capitalizing on. And then when someone has your idea, you're like, damn, I knew I should have did that. Or damn, I thought of that first. Why didn't you do nothing about it? Okay? It's time for you to pop out. At the same time, the Seven of Swords pop back up again. It's at the bottom of the deck. Be wary of someone lying. Be wary of lies. Just really be wary of lies. Just be wary of lies. What is this lie? Oh, okay. Okay. So don't believe you. Okay. So what I'm getting with this, because I kept seeing the lies. Okay. The lies, don't doubt yourself. Now it makes sense, because I'm like, why do we keep seeing a lie? The Queen of Swords in reverse and whatever else. Yeah, work, what have you. But now it makes more sense, because don't lie to yourself, air signs, about, oh, this isn't going to work, or, oh, I'm just, I'm regular, degular, schmegular. No, you're not. Why are you reducing yourself to regular, degular, schmegular? Why are you comfortable playing small? You did all that work to break out of that. You did all that work to break out of that, Nine of Pentacles. Confident. Do you see how confident they are? Look how they look. And you see that hair laid, hand in pocket while seated? Come on. All right? Because there was some inner child healing that needed to be done. And you did the research. You decided to research and look into this. Page of Swords isn't just about gossiping and someone spying on you. It's about wanting to learn more. Page of Swords also talks about being a wanderer. Wandering. Okay? And wondering. Is there something I can do about this? How can I work past these inner child wounds, these childhood trauma, to get to where I need to be independent? And now you got a whole new, brand new world coming to you. Come on, stop playing with me, air sign. Stop playing with me. Stop playing. So don't bring a tower moment. Avoid a tower moment. Don't bring it upon you because you all of a sudden start playing yourself. I don't know whose ancestor I'm channeling right now that's pissed off. So if they ever say playing, why are you playing yourself? Then that's how you know they talking about you. So let's move over to vitality for the air signs. What is vitality? May I have 3 cards, Spirit? What is vitality? One more. That's way too many. I'm not taking all those. I looked at some of them, but I'm not going to take them. One more, please. I'll take the 7 of Wands, I guess. Ace of Swords in reverse. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. So 777 could be of significance. So far, the signs that we have that are prominent are Aquarius, Virgo, Scorpio. Okay. So Ace of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. First thing I heard when I saw this is that you may not get the apology that you need or you deserve from someone, but you're still going to take whatever apology you didn't get. You're going to nurture the piece of yourself that needed it, and then that's going to help you be stronger with setting boundaries and having your non-negotiables and saying, listen, you can't fuck with my peace. I feel like there may have been some miscommunications. There could have been some arguments. There could have been just a lot of chaotic word slanging around you, okay? But you decided to take whatever information you were given and planted the seeds of like, maybe this is something out of all this bullshit. Maybe there's something I can take out of that, learn from it, and grow from it. And yeah, you're learning how to protect your fucking peace. Okay? And have them boundaries up so you can have that vitality. This gonna help you be younger, friend. And why? Because you're no longer sitting in regret of what you should have fucking said or should have fucking did. You're living in the moment. You're not focused on the fucking past. Gohan snoring in the background. Okay? And it could definitely be due to a situation with just something just not something. There could have been, you could have had a life where things were just thinking. Whole bunch of chaos, okay? Could have been dealing with a lot of immature people as well. A lot of people hot and cold in your life. You may have been dealing with people that had hot and cold personalities too, to where it's like, okay, so we good, we not good, don't know what's going on. And you may have been leading a life of survival up to this point, air signs. And I feel from what I'm getting from this is you're getting to a point to where you're going to actually be able to bask in the sun. You're going to actually be able to feel the peace and be comfortable and confident and not in the comfortable to where you're comfortable and you're not going to move forward. You're not going to keep going. A peaceful nervous system, okay? Still working, doing the thing that it's supposed to. But because you've been dealing with so much for so long, you may be hypersensitive to shit. Okay, and your nervous system could be at an all-time high of just dealing with all the fucking things. Because you're being hit by bam, 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 trauma. But you've been doing the work you needed to do so you can bask in the fucking sun. What's the Ace of Swords in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles? What's the Ace of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands, Spirit? Damn. The World in reverse. Yeah, some shit had to end. You had the way you perceived life had to change. Maybe for the longest time you felt like you were a victim, and you decided to change that how you're writing that story. But something had to end. You said, "Fuck it, it's time to go." This chapter of my story is over. Okay, I am the author of my story, not all of. You know what I'm trying to say? Something had to end. What's the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands, Spirit? That's a lot. I'm not taking all those, Spirit. Okay. Okay, Spirit. Yes, yes. Inner child work. We saw that. Nostalgia. What is the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands, Spirit? One more. The Nine of Pentacles came right back out. Yes. Now that you're able to set the boundaries that you needed to set, now that you've ended people pleasing, I'm hearing, now you're focused on that vitality. That betrayal, not dealing with betrayal no more. Maybe even self-betrayal. Maybe, hey, I get it. After all these years of being, being a people pleaser, and then you're like, listen, I'm not no people pleaser no more, and it's going to hurt your fucking feelings. You're even hurting your own feelings, because it's like, damn, I allowed that for so long. Yeah, there was a lot of sadness there because of that. There was an evil give and take. People were just taking from you. And you probably experienced a lot of losses because of that, because of putting other people before yourself. And, in some instances, that's understandable and that's honorable. And other times you shoot yourself in the foot because you're catering to others. And then you're not allowing yourself to be heard. So then what's the advice when it comes to vitality for this month for my air signs? I saw that. Queen of Pentacles. You're releasing that heartbreak. The sun is shining again. Even in the midst of all that heartbreak that you went through, you still stand mighty, Queen of Pentacles. You're going to be abundant. Nine of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. So it's giving, because you're going to be in flow, because you're not feeling like you're in survival mode, because you can just sit and smell the fucking roses and breathe for 5.4 seconds, you're going to have some balance, King to the Queen of fucking Pentacles. You're going to be in your masculine and your feminine. Okay? Because you're no longer playing with yourself. You're no longer playing with yourself. The heartache, the heartbreak, dealing with it. Two of Pentacles. I'm no longer being indecisive about my fucking healing, damn it. Okay? Because I didn't like the type of person that I was. I was Queen of Swords reverse, okay? I didn't like being toxic. So, I was the wounded warrior. Yeah, I felt like I was a victim out of all this fucking life. I was waiting for a change. I got fucking tired of it. But then I decided to fucking heal. Aquarius energy, air signs, don't play with her. Decided to heal, and now look. Okay, I'm just a messenger. Just a messenger. Let me get off my pulpit and give y'all some love messages. Cause shut up. All right. So, what love messages for my air sign, Spirit? May I have 2 cards, please? We got the Fool. Okay, starting off strong. Aquarius energy could be of significance. Damn. And then the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So, someone may not want to let you go. Someone could see you as a fun risk to take. Someone may want to take a leap of faith on you this month, air signs. They're not holding on too tightly to this, though. Oh, damn. Yeah, they are. 10 of Pentacles. So they may make it seem like they're not really holding on to this for dear life, but they are. 10 of Pentacles. And then the Knight of Pentacles. And then the 6 of Pentacles. I can't make this shit up. You could be dealing with an earth sign. I ain't gonna hold you. That's 3 Pentacles. Back to back. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this person wants reciprocity with you. Someone good, equal give and take as you deserve, air signs. This person could be, taking their time to come in. They could be working on their own coin at this time. And per period, everybody gets their coin. Do what they got to do. All right. So what's the Fool for the air? Okay. You got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And then what's the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit, for my air signs for love for me? What's the 4? Damn. The 10 of Wands in reverse, and then the Chariot came out. Let's see. What's at the bottom of the deck? The 4 of Swords. So you could be seeing 4 for 4. Talks about balance. Cancer energy is here with the Chariot. So it could seem that someone may want to take a leap of faith on you this month, air signs. But I don't think they're ready to necessarily give you that offer just yet. I think there might be something in the past that they still need to work on. There could still be something about going backwards, or things are just at a standstill right now. So I don't feel like you're going to receive an offer this month, air signs. I feel like because the Page of Pentacles upright talks about, a new opportunity, page, an offer coming in, wanting to build something, whatever else. But with it being in reverse, I don't know. Maybe someone still isn't too sure about taking this leap of faith. And maybe that's, but they're thinking, but the four swords at the bottom of the deck is in reverse. So someone is going to come out of rest to take action. And then you got the Knight of Cups right after that. So someone definitely has romantic feelings for you. They spying on you. The Lovers is right fucking here. Not to change colors. And then you got the Queen of Swords right here. So someone knows who you are. Someone definitely has feelings for you. Someone definitely wants a future with you. But it's at a standstill right now. I think someone still needs to work. Someone hasn't released something all the way just yet. And I think that could be what could be blocking this. Because that Four of Pentacles, someone isn't holding on too tightly to something. Or at least they're trying to make it seem like they're not. So then what's the advice for love for the air signs this month? Ooh, hey. What's the advice for love for the air signs? Damn. The Hangman in reverse. So upright, it talks about like changing your, having your perspectives. Sometimes you could be stuck in one place. And then with it being in reverse, it can indicate changing things up a little bit. Being able to look at things differently and not feel stuck. This is in reverse. It's talked about not feeling stuck. So don't feel stuck, because this is giving kind of stuck. It's kind of giving stuck. Like, do I want to take a leap of faith on you? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't hold on to this too tightly, because I don't really know for sure if this is something that's going to go forward or not. But you got the Ace of fucking Swords right here, bro. So communication is coming. Communication about, whatever this love situation is coming. Things are at a standstill. Maybe it's not even, things are at a standstill right now with the Chariot. Maybe someone doesn't want things to go backwards. Maybe things were going in reverse at one point, and now there's an opportunity for a new beginning with the Fool. Because some old things just needed to be purged. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to come back and tell me. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to come back and tell me. So let's get y'all some love oracle messages. Because what does this person have to say? For this person, for this love reading for my air signs, may I have 4 cards of what they want to say? Okay, 1, 2, 3. May I have one more? Okay. Thank you so kindly. Your first card is, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be without you, be without you. I can't live. I hit that run like I actually knew what I was doing for a second. I was confident, and then I wasn't. Childhood trauma. Wow, that's that shit. Have I not been saying that this whole time? I think y'all both low-key got some childhood trauma. And it could be just abandonment issues. So y'all both got childhood trauma. But I feel you both are working on it. And I'm proud of you. Okay? Because acknowledgement is the first step. I need to figure myself out. Bro, did I not just fucking say that y'all both know y'all got stuff y'all need to work on? That means y'all actually... Did it do it again? Y'all. Okay. Okay, Spirit, come through. Your last card is the passion is too much. So this could be just a too much. Just a too much. So maybe this is what's causing this stalemate / not moving, don't know what to do-ness of this particular situation, because there's a lot of chemistry and passion, and maybe between both of y'all, and perhaps the both of you don't even are recognizing, damn, I'm more fucked up than I thought I was. I really don't want to fuck this up. This shit feel too good. Let me go ahead and get my shit together. Oh, it be like that. It do. It do. And I'm speaking from experience. Okay, I ain't gonna be no liar. All right, so let me give y'all some shadow work messages, and then I'm gonna end it for you on that, on the 1 and the 2. All right. May I have 4 cards, messages for my air signs, 4 cards for May, of what they need to work on this month or be mindful of that could help them have a great rest of their month. Perfect. So your first card is the unknown. Uncertainty is the only certainty there is. Surrender, curiosity, faith. Wow. I love when it gets to the end and I do these messages, because then this is for me, this is how I know I read the cards right. Wow. Then you have inner balance. What you resist persists. What you accept transforms. Wholeness, duality. Bro, and didn't I bring up the duality? With the balance? With you being in balance this month? With the... Come on! Nah, I did that. Because I know, because I hit that. All the other times I didn't, but I did that. Next, you have no boundaries. Difficult to establish healthy respect. Take care to ensure your needs are met. Respect, self-care, limits. Said that too. Okay? Hello there. Can you hear me telling you this message? Last is shadow dance. When you move shadows, you discover your rhythm. Fluidity, movement, open. Isn't that fucking nuts? We started off with flow and vitality. Wow. This was a powerful message, air signs. I feel like this is the most powerful one I've done this year, at the very least. I hope these messages have resonated with you, air signs. This has been a great reading and really impactful for me as well, you know, being a double air sign. So as much as they resonated for me, I hope they resonate for you. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things. Please make sure that you take what resonates. If it doesn't apply, let it fly, all right? Make sure you share this with your mammy, your granny, and your auntie Annie, because one of them 3 are going to love some of these messages, okay? Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Threads, TikTok, Twitch. Is that it? Yeah. And on here too if you haven't already. But it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. So, I'll holla back.